on the door at 9:45. A suitcase full of ghosts he couldn't defend. His boots still muddy from the wars in his mind. He's lost in the trenches he left behind. Hell came home in a soldier's grin, fighting devils wearing suits again. Whiskey on the table like a battle hymn. Hell came home and it's sinking in. On the shelf, they don't mean a thing, just shining reminders of the pain they bring. The mirror cracks, but it don't lie. A stranger stares back with a bloodshot eye. He lights a match, lets it burn. The past is ash, but it won't return. Hell came home in a soldier's grin, fighting the devils wearing suits again. Cigarettes and shadows he can't outrun. Hell came home and the war's not done. No parades, no flags, no cheers in the street. Just a man with a heartbeat that skips on repeat. He traded his rifle for a bottle of sin, but the battle rages on deep within. Hell came home in a soldier's grin, fighting the devils wearing suits again. A war outside, a war within. Hell came home, but it won't give in. Bullets and lies, they sound the same. The medals don't shine, they just spell blame. A torn up flag, a shattered creed. The ghosts all whisper, they never leave. Hell came home in a soldier's grin, fighting the devils wearing suits again. A war outside, a war within. Hell came home, but it won't give in. The mirror cracks, but the eyes stay clear. The screams don't fade, they echo here. A bottle won't drown it, the pills won't win. Hell's not a place, it's under your skin. Hell came home in a soldier's grin, fighting the devils wearing suits again. A war outside, a war within. Hell came home, but it won't give in. The mirror cracks, but the eyes stay clear. The screams don't fade, they echo here. A bottle won't drown it, the pills won't win. Hell's not a place, it's under your skin. Hell came home in a soldier's grin, fighting the devils wearing suits again. A war outside, a war within. Hell came home, but it won't give in. Like broken wings, told us lies to quiet things. In the darkness where the truth won't shine, they signed away what's yours and mine. Empty chairs at roll call, silence answers the attendant's call. They built new wars on borrowed bones, whispered prayers through telephones. But ashes rise where heroes sleep, and vengeance waits from where mothers weep. stones and names engraved, a debt unpaid, a life enslaved. They plant the seeds of endless fight while children dream of bombs at night. Smoke will drift where memories fall. History screams behind the wall. They build new wars on borrowed bones, whispered prayers through telephones. But ashes rise where heroes sleep, and vengeance waits from where mothers weep. Ash in the air, smoke on the dome. They forgot who God's a home. We came back lean, we came back mean, and turned that marble into gasoline. Flags once proud, now tattered and torn. From the ashes, a new world is born. A throne of lies can't hold the ground when truth ignites the flames surround. Oh, they thought we'd kneel, they thought we'd fade, but the fire in us was handmade. Ash in the air, smoke on the dome. They forgot who God's a home. We came back lean, we came back mean, and turned their marble into gasoline. Tales, no lies. Embers glowing where their empire dies. They built their castles high, so high, they lit the match beneath their sky. Ash in the air, smoke on the dome. They forgot who God's a home. We came back lean, we came back mean, and turned their marble into gasoline. Ash in the air, smoke on the dome. They forgot who God's a home. We came back lean, we came back mean, and turned their marble into gasoline. The streets ran red, their pride ran cold. Promises bought, but truth was sold. Their golden throne sank into the mire. We lit the match, they fed the fire. Ash in the air, smoke on the dome. They forgot who guards a home. We came back lean, we came back mean, and turned their marble into gasoline. The echoes of their laughter, now a bitter cry. They never saw the storm break the sky. Hands that held the hammer now wield the flame. They built their monuments, but we wrote their name. Ash in the air, smoke on the dome. They forgot who guards the home. We came back lean, we came back mean, and turned their marble into gasoline. Ash in the air, smoke on the dome. They forgot who guards the home. We came back lean, we came back mean, and turned their marble into gasoline. They counted lies, they sold the truth, fed the wolves, betrayed our youth. But ink and blood are the same red stain, and justice don't come without pain. Fingers point, but who's to blame? Different masks, the same old game. Whispered deals in quiet halls echo loud as kingdoms fall. Empty thrones, a crown of thorns, revolutions are reborn. They counted lies, they sold the truth, fed the wolves, betrayed our youth. But ink and blood are the same red stain, and justice don't come without pain. The papers burned, but the ashes spoke. Promises drowned in a cloud of smoke. The flag waved high, the stars looked down, a bitter smile on a crooked crown. Raise your voice, let it scream, let it cry. In a world where silence means goodbye, they counted lies, they sold the truth, fed the wolves, betrayed our youth. But ink and blood are the same red stain, and justice don't come without pain. Ticking clock, a loaded pen. History repeats again and again. The ballot box, the battle stage. Every choice becomes a cage. Don't tread on brothers, we bled that line. Freedom's ours, now yours to sign. Raise your voice, let the anthem climb. This is our moment, our time to shine. Change may rattle, but they won't hold. We break the mold, we're fierce and bold. Echoes of battles in the distant haze. We stand as one through the darkest days. Walls will fall when we unite. Together we burn through the night. Don't tread on brothers, we bled that line. Freedom's ours, now yours to sign. Raise your voice, let the anthem climb. This is our moment, our time to shine. With thunder rolling in the blackened sky, unbroken spirits, no compromise. Each step forward is a rebel's roar. We're not the same as we were before. Don't tread on brothers, we bled that line. Freedom's ours, not yours to sign. Steel in the veins, fire in the eyes. Don't tread on brothers, we rise, we rise, we rise. The chains you forged don't fit our wrists. We broke those links with iron fists. Dust in the air, but we see clear. The sound of freedom's all we hear. No crown, no throne, no master's creed. We take what's ours, we plant the seed. Don't tread on brothers, we bled that line. Freedom's ours, not yours to sign. Steel in the veins, fire in the eyes. Don't tread on brothers, we rise. We rise. We rise. We're the thunder under the storm, the spark that sets the cold to warm. Every step we take is loud and true. Don't tread on brothers, we're coming through. Sun cuts through the early mist, a rifle slung, a clenched up fist. No silver spoons, no promises made, just the echoes of debts unpaid. A banner torn, a path unknown, we walk this road on skin and stone. No suit, no tie, just grit and bone. We fight for the folks they left alone. From the farms to the sea, to the mountains knee, the front line now is you and me. Tales the papers don't, a voice is raised where others won't. A mother's cry, a factory's hum, the battle beats like an outlaw drum. Through calloused hands, through blood and dirt, we carry truths that can't desert. No suit, no tie, just grit and bone. We fight for the folks they left alone. From the farms to the sea, to the mountains knee, the front line now is you and me. Cries through the valley low, rust and soil where the wild things grow. A mother's prayer, a father's plea, who'll stand the watch, who'll keep us free. The sky turns red, the wind won't sleep, promises buried but roots run deep. No suit, no tie, just grit and bone. We fight for the folks they left alone. From the farms to the sea, to the mountains knee, the front line now is you and me. Swings in a widow's hand, shadows dance on the weary land. The fields bear scars, the rivers moan, who'll mend the cracks in a world of stone? The fires fade, but hearts still burn. The time for heroes will always return. No suit, no tie, just grit and bone. We fight for the folks they left alone. From the farms to the sea, to the mountains knee, the front line now is you and me. They call us shadows in the night, born to vanish, born to fight, carving scars on stolen lands with silent hearts and blistered hands. They mark our names as threats and crimes, but we've been loyal all this time. Homeland hostile, sons of pain, guarding ghosts in the pouring rain. our truths and sold their lies. Yet through the ash we hold our flame. No broken chains will bear our name. They mark our names as threats and crimes, but we've been loyal all this time. Homeland hostile, sons of pain, guarding ghosts in the pouring rain. Do you hear the echoes call through the cracks of every wall? Voices lost but not in vain. We rise, we rise through the rain. They mark our names as threats and crimes, but we've been loyal all this time. Homeland hostile, sons of pain, guarding ghosts in the pouring rain. The rivers ran red, but we built a stream. From ashes and dust we forged a dream. They tore the roots, but we grew back strong. 1,000 voices in a battle song. We forged this land with fire and steel. Now we're the hammer they tried to conceal. They took the gold, we kept the crown. The flag still flies when the tyrants fall down. The winds may howl, but they carry our name. Through storms and shadows, we play the game. They broke the chains, but we kept the spark. Light in the way when the world turns dark. Or raise it high, let the colors burn. Every fall brings another turn. We forged this land with fire and steel. Now we're the hammer they tried to conceal. They took the gold, we kept the crown. The flag still flies when the tyrants fall down. Oh, iron flag, it whispers loud. A call to the broken, the lost, the proud. They tried to bury what they couldn't kill, but the iron flag rises. It always will. Mountains we climb through the dust and the haze, the echoes of freedom in our yesterdays. They broke our hearts, but not our will. The river runs wild and liberty. They took your crown, built their towers, burned our towns, but your flag still flies in the hands of the brave. We're digging our roots in the land we gave. Of gold now buried in gray, whispers of hope in the break of day. We plant our dreams in the soil of pain. Where ashes fall, we rise again. Dear liberty, they took your crown, built their towers, burned our towns, but your flag still flies in the hands of the brave. We're digging our roots in the land we gave. The stars still shine, though the night is long. The cracks in the stone hum a rebel song. Chains can rattle, but they can't confine the fire in our hearts, the unbroken line. Dear liberty, they took your crown, built their towers, burned our towns, but your flag still flies in the hands of the brave. We're digging our roots in the land we gave. They build their walls with fear and gold. We'll tear them down, the brave, the bold. We ain't fighting for their throne, we're taking back what we've been shown. Brothers in arms, boots in the dirt, freedom's born where the tyrants get hurt. But the colors all fade, the lies they sow will make them pay. We ain't the broken, we're the storm, marching on with our battle worn. We carry scars, we carry fire, through the ashes, through the mire. Not for kings, not for crowns, but for the hearts they tried to drown. We don't kneel, we don't fold, this ain't a story that's been sold. We ain't fighting for their throne, we're taking back what we've been shown. Brothers in arms, boots in the dirt, freedom's born where the tyrants get hurt. Echoes scream, the battlefield sings, a choir of rebels pulling the strings. Steel in our hands, hearts made of stone, we carve a path, we stand alone. March, march, the broken's call, we rise together, we don't fall. A storm of voices, thunder's cry, we break the chains, we touch the sky. We ain't fighting for their throne, we're taking back what we've been shown. Brothers in arms, boots in the dirt, freedom's born where the tyrants get hurt. stains the marble walls. Mercy's for saints and begging thieves, but you don't get mercy from men like me. The preacher's words fall like cracked glass. Promises break, they don't last. I walk the line where shadows feed. The only gospel I know is greed. Chains and fire, rust and stone. A man like me dies alone. They wrote their lies in big white halls, but blood stains the marble walls. Mercy's for saints and begging thieves, but you don't get mercy from men like me. The stars burned out but left their ash. Time's a thief that don't move fast. I trade my sins for one clean slate, but even the devil can't change fate. Mercy ain't for men like me, a broken lock, a missing key. They wrote their lies in big white halls, but blood stains the marble walls. Mercy's for saints and begging thieves, but you don't get mercy from men like me. Mercy ain't for men like me, a broken lock, a missing key. They wrote their lies in big white halls, but blood stains the marble walls. Mercy's for saints and begging thieves, but you don't get mercy from men like me. Whispers follow me around, never making a sound. Every step a heavy load down this lonesome dusty road. Mercy ain't for men like me, a broken lock, a missing key. They wrote their lies in big white halls, but blood stains the marble walls. Mercy's for saints and begging thieves, but you don't get mercy from men like me. Maybe I dream of softer days, lost in forgotten hazy maze, but the mirror shows a different truth. No turning back, no second you. Mercy ain't for men like me, a broken lock, a missing key. They wrote their lies in big white halls, but blood stains the marble walls. Mercy's for saints and begging thieves, but you don't get mercy from men like me. They brand our names, they cut our chains, but freedom whispers through the flames. We bite the dust, we taste the rain. Our broken backs still bear the strain. They write the rules, we bend them hard. We're the wolves outside their guard. Bought our silence, sold our scars, but you can't cage men born from wars. We work the fields, we walk the wire, paid in blood, not silver fire. Their golden towers, their iron lies can't stop the storm behind our eyes. their graves. We build their thrones, but seeds of rage grow through the stones. They hold a whip, we hold the spark. We light the night, they fear the dark. Bought our silence, sold our scars, but you can't cage men born from wars. We work the fields, we walk the wire, paid in blood, not silver fire. Preacher whisper, sells his lies, golden chalice, broken skies. The devil's grin in the holy den, truth is buried where greed has been. You hang a man for telling truth, then sail the rope to raise the youth. But a storm don't beg, it just begins, rope and remedy for corrupted men. It cracks, the river dries, a mother weeps while the crow flies. Shadows grow where light once stood, trading hearts for a splintered wood. You hang a man for telling truth, then sail the rope to raise the youth. But a storm don't beg, it just begins, rope and remedy for corrupted men. Justice limps with a broken crutch, hands that heal don't ask for much. But the gilded throne hides poison roots, rope and remedy, the bitter fruits. You hang a man for telling truth, then sail the rope to raise the youth. But a storm don't beg, it just begins, rope and remedy for corrupted men. The sun sets red like a bleeding sky, ashes and whispers where true evils lie. We march through the blood, through the sins of men. The bastards of Babylon rise again. They built their thrones from blood and lies, watched our brothers fall and die. But the bastards of Babylon rise again. Boots on the hill and hell in the wind. Chains on the hands, but fire in the soul. We carve out freedom with iron and coal. Their crowns may glimmer, but their time is thin. The bastards of Babylon rise again. No gods, no kings, just the fight, just the sting. They built their thrones from blood and lies, watched our brothers fall and die. But the bastards of Babylon rise again. Boots on the hill and hell in the wind. Every scar is a map of our age. Every tear is a war we wage. No surrender, no end in sight. We are the fire that eats the night. They built their thrones from blood and lies, watched our brothers fall and die. But the bastards of Babylon rise again. Boots on the hill and hell in the wind. Smoke in the sky, ash in the rain, echoes of power, a ghostly chain. The towers crumble, but still they grin. The bastards of Babylon, born to sin. We light the fire, we break the cage, tear down the walls, unleash the rage. They built their thrones from blood and lies, watched our brothers fall and die. But the bastards of Babylon rise again. Boots on the hill and hell in the wind. Cursed by the greed, drunk on despair, they'll choke on the poison that lingers in air. We are the storm, the howl in the night, the bastards of Babylon, ready to fight. He shakes our hands, he lies and grins, sends our sons to die for sins. But we ain't praying to his throne. We're the storm he should have known. Yeah. The flag he waves, a tattered cloth, hides the deals that left us lost. A fist of gold, a heart of stone, but we're the fire he can't disown. He whispers faith, but sows the fear. His kingdom shakes when we draw near. He shakes our hands, he lies and grins, sends our sons to die for sins. But we ain't praying to his throne. We're the storm he should have known. Oh, no crown will stand the tide when the truth's no longer denied. We'll take the chains, we'll break them wide. The devil's mask won't let him hide. He shakes our hands, he lies and grins, sends our sons to die for sins. But we ain't praying to his throne. We're the storm he should have known. The sky turns red, the ground will quake. He builds his walls, but they will break. A crown of gold, a soul of stone, his empire crumbles all alone. We don't kneel, we don't bend, this is where the story ends. He shakes our hands, he lies and grins, sends our sons to die for sins. But we ain't praying to his throne. We're the storm he should have known. Whoa. Flags fall like leaves in the wind. No kings, no saints, no sins to defend. We'll light the match, we'll watch it spread. The devil's reign is hanging by a thread. The field cries out with rusted chains, echoes of ghosts who worked in vain. Sunburned scars on stolen ground, the silent screams, they still resound. They promised land, they fenced our dreams, sold our soil to foreign schemes, but 40 acres still remain where outlaws plow dirt with blood and rain. Yeah. A shovel digs where promises sleep, buried deep where the roots still weep. The wind hums hymns of a bitter fight under a moon that steals the night. They promised land, they fenced our dreams, sold our soil to foreign schemes, but 40 acres still remain where outlaws plow dirt with blood and rain. Forgive what the hands have done when the rivers run red beneath the sun. The seeds of justice still lie untamed on a battlefield no map has named. They promised land, they fenced our dreams, sold our soil to foreign schemes, but 40 acres still remain where outlaws plow dirt with blood and rain. Yeah. We don't kneel, we don't hide. We're the storm that tried to divide. From the fields to the city street, hear the drums where the soldiers meet. In the ashes of the old rise the voices fierce and bold. Echoes call from distant years. Freedom's fire burns through the tears. We don't kneel, we don't hide. We're the storm that tried to divide. From the fields to the city street, hear the drums where the soldiers meet. Chains can't hold the spirit high. Even stars must light the sky. Through the dark we carve our name. Born of struggle, born of flame. They tried to chain the thunder's roar, but we're the spark, the open door. We don't kneel, we don't hide. We're the storm they tried to divide. From the fields to the city street, hear the drums where the soldiers meet. Every shadow whispers our name. In the ashes we staked our claim. From the rivers to the mountain high, we stand, we fight under the sky. They can't break what they don't own. We're the fire, the seeds they've sown. We don't kneel, we don't hide. We're the storm they tried to divide. From the fields to the city street, hear the drums where the soldiers meet. They toasted freedom, sold the bread, fed the living from the dead. But when the tables turned, the oath breakers feast while the world burns. The wine ran black, the skies turned gray, the songs of hope had gone astray. A banquet built on what they slay, the hollow laugh, the end of day. They toasted freedom, sold the bread, fed the living from the dead. But when the tables turn, the oath breakers feast while the world burns. Golden goblets drip with sin, their hollow eyes a mask within. They raise their glass, a mocking grin. The flames grow high, their feast begins. They toasted freedom, sold the bread, fed the living from the dead. But when the tables turn, the oath breakers feast while the world burns. A crown of ash, a throne of lies, smoke-filled halls where honor dies. They drink the poison, call it wine. The clock is ticking, counting time. Chains of silver, chains of rust, who will rise when they combust? They toasted freedom, sold the bread, fed the living from the dead. But when the tables turn, the oath breakers feast while the world burns. The banquet roars with hollow cheers, the banquet reeks of stolen years. Their laughter fades, the earth will quake. No vow survives the vows they break. They toasted freedom, sold the bread, fed the living from the dead. But when the tables turn, the oath breakers feast while the world burns. Lines blacked out on history's page, freedom sold to a corporate cage. But veterans ride in smoke and steel, the truth they hide, we make it real. Master power slip and crack, words erased won't bring them back. Wires hum with a coded plea, a silent scream for the lost and free. Behind the curtain, behind the lies, the hidden stars still light the skies. Lines blacked out on history's page, freedom sold to a corporate cage. But veterans ride in smoke and steel, the truth they hide, we make it real. Eyes wide shut but the scars remain. Dreams erased by a profit chain. We'll stitch the wounds, ignite the flame. A rebel heart beats through the shame. The ink may fade, the paper burn, but justice waits for its return. Lines blacked out on history's page. Freedom sold to a corporate cage. But veterans ride in smoke and steel. The truth they hide, we make it real. Protected by tyrants that lie and steal, but we've seen war, we know how it feels. Their shiny shields, their hollow might. We bled in trenches, we own the night. They flash their laws, we flash our scars. They hide behind their armored cars. We wrote the code in dust and bone. No man owns what a vet calls home. Their voices boom, their orders bar, but our resolve ignites a spark. They've never known the taste of sand, the price we paid, they'll never understand. Raise your voice, let it pound. Our roots run deeper than their ground. They flash their laws, we flash our scars. They hide behind their armored cars. We wrote the code in dust and bone. No man owns what a vet calls home. They try to draw, but we erase them with our claw. Freedom's anthem, rough and loud, we stand unbroken, fierce and proud. A flag waves high but hides the stains of broken notes and shattered planes. They preach of order, we see control. Their iron fist can't crush our soul. They call it law, we call it change. They steal our crop, we steal their reigns. Treason's just the truth unmasked by men who've seen what courage asks. Ooh. The crown is heavy with stolen gold. The lies they sell are growing old. Whispers rise like smoke at dawn of fires lit, the game is on. They built their walls so cold, so high, but we got wings, we've learned to fly. They call it law, we call it change. They steal our crop, we steal their rain. Trees is just a truth unmasked by men who've seen what courage asks. A spark ignites, the dark's afraid. The shadows flee where light invades. Their empire shakes, their pillars fall. A rebel's heart will outlast all. Poured one out for the lost and gone. Lit a match, sang the freedom song. They think they rule from their golden chair, but we're coming back with fire and prayer. Whiskey burns like a battle cry. Every shot's a truth they can't deny. The night is dark, but the sparks will fly. Ashes falling as the old gods die. Poured one out for the lost and gone. Lit a match, sang the freedom song. They think they rule from their golden chair, but we're coming back with fire and prayer. Barrels and bottles, war drums and chains. We're breaking through like a runaway train. No kings, no crowns, no more despair. We're storming the gates, beware, beware. Smoke rises, hearts ignite. We're shadows in the fading light. Poured one out for the lost and gone. Lit a match, sang the freedom song. They think they rule from their golden chair, but we're coming back with fire and prayer. Rust-stained hands and a rebel's grin. This war ain't over, we're digging in. They build their walls, but the cracks run deep. Our voices howl while their kings sleep. Chains break, thunder roars. We're the storm outside their doors. Poured one out for the lost and gone. Lit a match, sang the freedom song. They think they rule from their golden chair, but we're coming back with fire and prayer. Lost and gone, lit a match, sang the freedom song. They think they rule from their golden chair, but we're coming back with fire and prayer.